Hi Team We Run, Coach Alexa here, coach for Reading, South Oxfordshire and also online. It's still, isn't it, although the weather today is a little bit better for late January, it's still quite dark outside in the mornings. The daylight hours are still getting longer but a little bit short. The weather isn't that great, if I'm honest. So I'm going to share today a little bit of a tip for getting outside for a run when there's a big part of the brain, those brain gremlins that are telling you it would really rather stay indoors nice and warm and out of the rain and the cold and the wind. So breaking it down into really small steps. Step one, put your running gear on, just in the house, staying nice and warm. Get that running kit on, get the running shoes by the door. And once you've done that, don't think about anything else before you do that. Just put the running kit on. No other ulterior motive. And once you put your running kit on, you might as well grab your keys, phone, open the door and head outside, hey? Just, check it out, see how it feels. And once you're outside, don't think about going for a run, going out for 4 miles, half an hour, whatever it is you're doing. Just think about starting off with a walk out of your front door. And a few minutes in, maybe then think about getting going with a bit of running. And once you've been running for 5 minutes, well, you're warming up a bit now, aren't you? And if it's raining, you're kind of already wet. So you might as well keep going. So the point of this is not to sort of sit there on the sofa nice and snuggly warm and with the television remote alarmingly too close and try and have to sort of motivate yourself to go out for that run for however many miles or minutes when perhaps it's a bit cold and wet outside. Breaking it down into these steps. So we can all just put our running kit on, and then once we've done that, we could probably all just go out the door. That's fairly simple. But interestingly, I find that once you've got out the door and just set off for a walk off down your road, then you're like, well, now I'm out here, I might as well keep going, hey? So often it's that putting the kit on, getting out the door that's the hardest bit. But if you just focus on that as the first 2 steps, not necessarily thinking about the run that's going to follow, then everything else flows that little bit more easily. First thing in the morning runs, they can be a bit of an interesting one, can't they? I've got a runner or 2 over the years that I've worked with that put their running gear on before they go to bed so that they're in it overnight. And then they're ready to go. Their running shoes are by the door, the alarm goes off, they don't even have to engage their brain like a sort of sleepwalking zombie. They're out the door and before they know it, they're running before their brain has a chance to even try and come up with a counter argument. But definitely having your kit ready, having your shoes and keys and everything to hand out the door. As soon as the alarm goes off, you grab something quick to eat or drink and you're out and you're off. As I say, just getting up and going before the brain has too much to say about things. But if it does kick in and those little brain gremlins start having a bit of a chat, just persuade them that what's the harm in putting your running kit on? And once you've done that, what is the harm in just going out the door, listening to the bird song for a little bit? And then once you're out there, you might as well start walking and then running, hey? Worth a try. Happy running.